Stranded foreign tourists either genuinely stuck in Thailand since April 2020 or stuck here by choice are able to stay in Thailand until May the 30th. The order from the Immigration Department empowers local officers to grant a 60-day visa extension from January the 29th up to May the 30th this year. The order coincides with the world's COVID-19 situation getting worse and more countries sealing up their borders. The order allows for a further 60-day extension for people on a tourist visa beyond January 29, when the previous order expired. Immigration officials have explained the reason for the latest extension is the ongoing pandemic, which has seen many European countries close their borders to non-European Union air traffic. The UK has also tightened entry procedures with COVID-19 testing and mandatory quarantine, much the same as Thailand now has in place. The US still allows citizens to return, but has barred travellers from the UK and Europe for the time being. Australia has a ban on foreign tourism for now, although citizens can re-enter Australia under important circumstances. In all cases, you need to contact your embassy first if you need to repatriate at this time. Local officers in each province can now issue 60-day extensions on expired tourist visas up to March 30th, which will make the order valid up to May the 30th. Thailand's Immigration Bureau Chief has announced the further visa extension for stranded travellers and tourists because of the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, both in Thailand and around the world. If you need to extend your visa, or your visa deadline is approaching or lapsed, please visit your local immigration office and check your options. The previous order authorised immigration officers to grant a 60-day extension at any time from September the 29th, 2020 to January the 29th, 2021. Last year, as deadlines loomed for the end of visa amnesties for stranded foreign tourists, nearly all who had arrived in Thailand before the start of April 2020, the Thai PM and Cabinet issued a last-minute reprieve. Adding to the confusion back in September last year was the requirement for letters from the applicant's embassy along with medical certificates, causing confusion and stress for many of the tourists and travellers that wanted to stay in Thailand. 1,900 baht still needs to be paid for the 60-day extension to tourist visas. Immigration officials say there are still some 100 to 150,000 tourists still stranded and living in Thailand. Before September 29 last year, the officials guessed the number was around 250,000. Earlier, when the first amnesty was applied in April 2020, the figure was estimated to be around 500,000. If you're in any doubt about your current visa status and living in Thailand, you should visit your local Thai immigration department as soon as possible.